Welcome to The System Works, the lifestyle channel that shows you a practical way to live, the what's in it for you. The System Works. Own it. Welcome to another episode of The System Works. I'm your host, Ernest Phillips, and today we get to do a book review, and this one is an unbelievable story, and it's a true story. So, the title of the book is God's Love is Serious, Winning the War Against Cancer, and it is by an author, Merrily Opal Pearl. You can see the cover. And so I'm going to read a little bit from the book. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the author, tell you a little bit about the book, and then I'll tell you how to go get it. You can get it at firewalkerpublishing.com. So, let me tell you about this individual. There are certain people that, there's the one song of if you met an angel on a bus, what would you do? These are one of those. This is one of those angels. She walks among us. I've had a wonderful opportunity to get to know her, meet her. And she is one of the most humble human beings, and her life story is unbelievable. I mean, her entire life story is outrageous. So I'm going to read the back of the book. At age 54, Merrily Opal Pearl was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Rather than succumbing to the fear of stage 4 diagnosis, Merrily leaned on her faith and trusted God to heal her. She has since faced multiple rounds of treatment, remission, and recurrence, always relying on God to take care of her. Quote, "I am here because God is not done with me yet," quote, Merrily says. In God's Love is Serious, Winning the War Against Cancer, Merrily shares her inspirational story of choosing faith over fear in the face of cancer. Her story encourages others to see that God's love is greater than cancer and more powerful than any disease. So I'm going to start off right off the back from a perspective. If you are out there and you have been touched by cancer and you believe in a Christian God, I absolutely recommend this book. Now, if you are one of those individuals who have been touched by cancer and does not believe in that, I still recommend this book. And here's why. It is her faith. It is her positive mentality that made such a difference in her recovery. So the scenario is this. She gets diagnosed and she has her own relationship with God, and she makes the decision to not do chemo. So she does just radiation, and it ends up going into remission. And this happens multiple times. Her oncologist refers to her as a medical miracle, and it's just amazing. So let me read just a couple bits of this. All right. I am a survivor. A survivor is someone or something that remains here alive and intact. They outlived or outlasted the disaster or circumstances in which they found themselves. Surviving is a period of time. To go beyond this point, to take what comes and make a change, is to be one who thrives. I am a thriver, and I share this with others. I want more people to thrive. We each have a purpose in life that God has given us. May God give you the courage to push forward the purpose you are given. Toward the purpose you are given. So that's just part of our intro. So again, this is a story of someone who has had an amazing obstacle in life, a health scare, a health threat. And this is how she chose to respond. So let me read another snippet of this. All right. Okay, where was it? There was a spot. Oh, yeah, here we go. In our own human way, we try to make things easier. If something does not work like we expect, our mind goes to simple solutions. It is also to our favor if it is not hard or difficult. We can quickly go back to our regular routine. We are not puppets or robots that are controlled. We are not mice in a maze looking for a small piece of cheese. We can be still and make a different outcome by using the stepping stones across the stream of life's whirlwind eddies. When an obstacle gets in my way, I can go around, go over, go under, go through, or I can remove it. It does not make it a stop sign. Even when you stop, you wait and then make a decision of how to move. It is simply part of the learning process we have in life. This is one of the parts of the book. In our own human way, we want to make things easier. We want to have things go our way, but they're not always going to go our way. So what do? You can be like Merrily and identify it. And my favorite part of this is it's not a stop sign. And even if you do stop, wait and then make a decision to move on. I love that part because that's going to apply to anything. All right, I picked one more part to do. Right. All right. I said I felt I was all ready. I said cancer is just a label of how I could die. It can be said I can walk out of here and be run over or have a heart attack. God is the one who orders my steps, and he is the only one who knows when I will die. This same doctor knew from the beginning that I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 4. I should have been in so much pain that I would have been in pain management regimen while in the hospital, while visitors came to say goodbye to me. I had been cancer-free twice and had no pain. I was told I was a miracle. I am still a miracle of God. In my chest, I am cancer-free. I have cancer in my bone, in my hip, and in my spine. They did not remove it with surgery. It is still there and not growing where they radiated. I listened to the people who have done research on my behalf. I started a regimen of herbs and supplements which help fight cancer. I walked more and stayed active, helping people whenever I could. I am not done until God says I'm done. This is so important. While she has her faith, she did the other things that she could do to help herself. She took supplements. She was healthy. She walked. She did what the doctors were suggesting. Now, if you hear my voice being excited, it's because this woman is still alive. She is still walking. She is still smiling. She is handling it. And I just want you guys to know this is a real story. It is a great book. It'll send all types of feelings through your body when you read it. And it's a short book. So if you want an amazing book of a true story of someone who has overcome unbelievable obstacles and you have been touched by cancer or you know someone who is, go to firewalkerpublishing.com, order the book, order it as a gift, and maybe you too can also have a little bit of hope and faith that there is something on the other side of that obstacle. Thanks for joining. We'll see you again. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The System Works. Have fun with the action steps. Enjoy the Wi-Fis. Click like, click subscribe, and comment. The good and the bad, we like them all. We look forward to seeing you next time. The System Works. Own it.